7 games in at the end of August, and things are looking very tight at the top of the Van Raamen National League North. 5th place Salford City are looking for a 6-game unbeaten, and they're up against 3rd place Southport, who are unbeaten in the season here at Moor Lane today. I'm Will Moorcroft. Alongside me I've got Jack Glennon from Dugdale. Ball played into the middle into Chris Sang. Sang tackled well at the edge of the box there by Richie Allen, who plays a lovely ball down the right hand side. Manny Deesru way in behind here. Salford red shirt streaming forward. Deesru now gets cross in. Redshaw right footed. Good save by the keeper. There's Lewis Maynard. He's flagged offside as he poked the ball wide anyway. But what a save, what an important save early on that is by Ian Turner in the Southport net. Redshaw, again, you maybe put your mortgage on that he's going to score that, but another top save denying Salford a goal there. Maynard on the right hand side over the halfway line now, plays it into Burton. Burton playing it down the right hand channel for Deesru. Battling at the moment, he wins it back off Andy White. Down the line, Beasley now looking to get the crossing, gets one in, into the middle, just in front of Redshaw. Comes to Torre on the far side though, rolls out to play, and it'll be a goal kick.
You know, both teams look a little bit tired. They've played a lot of games, and you're just hoping that it's only going to be a small sort of problem, and eventually it'll click in a little while. Jackson,
ball out to White. White gets crossing into the middle, punch clear by Crocombe. Only comes to Chris Sang, away from Jack Sampson. Ball lines up nicely, shot comes in, and it's rifled in from a long way out by Stephen Jennings. He wasn't closed down at all as the ball rolled to him, and it was quite a nice pace as well on it for him to strike it into the left hand side of the goal, and Southport take the lead here at Moor Lane after 17 minutes. Pierjani coming forward on the left over the halfway line. He's got Torre ahead of him, Burton just aside of him, and it is Burton on the ball. Spreads play to the right hand side. Beasley's onside, cushions a header back. Allen now in the box, right footed off the underside to the bar from Richie Allen. That's a lovely move, and I'm sure Allen will be scratching his head how on earth that hasn't nestled in the net. Jackson into the middle, curled over the top for Sampson to chase down. He's onside here, Jack Sampson. Liam Hogan chasing back, stuck a foot in to stop him coming back outside. Referee gives a free kick to Southport in the right hand channel. Southport lining up at the back post. Still quite a few men forward for them. There's only 3 plus the goalkeeper back. Later on coming in from Jennings. Schumacher gets the ball in across the face of goal, and it's headed over by Jack Sampson for what can only be a couple of yards out. Crocombe come collect the ball on the edge of his area now. Crocombe gets it clear. Phoenix underneath it, flicks it on. Redshaw's free on this left hand side. He's got Deesru and Phoenix to aim at. Redshaw now making his way into the box, squares it across, and it's a foot in by Curtis Jones. Gets it clear for Southport, but Salford looking that little bit more threatening now. Askew cuts in field, still going with it. Josh Askew, clever to slip it through for Redshaw. Redshaw trying to bring it out. He's still battling for it, but Southport again swarming men round the ball, and they get this one out and clear. Schumacher, ball into Sampson on the halfway line, heavy touch into Burton. Pierjani wins it back. Maynard now charging into space, out to Askew on the left hand side, looking up, looking to get the cross, flat across the face of goal, and it's just put up in front by Curtis Jones. Corner to come for Salford. This is much better football. Askew whips one in, curler in swing, it's headed down, it's save on the line by Halstead. Not sure who got the touch on that, but Halstead was aware to it and caught it as it was just sailing over as it came back into the middle, and it remains 1-0 to Southport. Great ball, Askew pulls the ball across the top. Redshaw out to Deesru, balls in his feet, still got it onto his right foot, shot in! Manny Deesru equalises for Salford. Well set up by the Amis. It went down the left hand side to Askew. Redshaw had a lot of time to think in the middle. Deesru is free on that right hand side, but Redshaw picked him out. He got the ball at his feet and fired it into that far post to equalise for Salford City. Southport 1, Salford City 1, and they're back into it. If you look through, there's a lot of experience, Football League experience in the Southport side, and if they want to get back up to the Football League, it's what they're going to need. I mean, just looking down at the notes here, you've got Jennings made over 200 appearances for Tranmere, 140 of those in the league, and Steve Schumacher over 400 Football League appearances last season. He was at Stevenage, so it's not going to be a surprise that they're going to be very strong in this league and very competitive. But Salford, with some youth who are very competitive themselves. Askew darts into the box. Askew drags it low, just in front of Phoenix. There was an open far post there. Askew, brilliant determination to get in there. And Phoenix unlucky not to be able to stab a foot out and divert that in for a second. Allen challenging down the middle now though, onto his left foot. Rich Allen strikes it just wide the near post. And Salford smelling blood here at Moor Lane. It's 1-1, but the Amis definitely in the ascendancy. Looking to get the whip in on this one. Schumacher in, headed forward in, it's off the line. It's up and over by Salford. Burton heads it back up in the air, headed back down. Scramble of bodies, ball rifled in from Kapomu, and it's wide to the goal, but that was his second chance. He got that initial header and he stuck around, ball came back to him, but he fired that one wide. Sigh of relief for Salford there. Interestingly from Crocombe, sometimes he always takes his kicks from the right, sometimes always from the left. This one's from the right hand side, flicked on by Phoenix. Redshaw trying to get him behind, given away though by Southport. Back to Phoenix, Phoenix to Allen. Allen whips the ball in straight into middle. Oh, goal! And it's the substitute Kapomu. Great ball in, whipped in, and Kapomu at the near post had no idea what to do with that. Phoenix goading the keeper in the celebrations, but it just bounced off him at the near post, and Salford have a lead. It's going to be an in-swinger. A lot of men up forward for them. Into near post, it's headed down by Piergiani. Play goes down. Sampson, no claims from Southport though, as it gets cleared to halfway line, but it's played back into Fletcher. Fletcher with the ball into the box. Header cleared by Maynard. Comes back out to Jennings though. Cross comes back in. Free header. And Crocombe pushes it away from just under the crossbar. Header came in from Brad Jackson. And Crocombe did well to push that away. Full stretch as well to tip it away. And he dives down on the floor to collect that one and stop it going in. When this gets taken, you should imagine that the full-time whistle will go. Free kick taken. Piergiani wins the header. Allen challenging for it. Fletch heads it back over the halfway line. The referee does blow his full-time whistle, and a second half comeback from Salford City sees them take all 3 points here against Southport. The winning goal, a known goal by Jacques Pomu, but it was Manny D2 away with the equaliser. You can't say it's anything less than Salford deserved coming back from this one, and a very happy 3 points that'll take them above Southport in the table.